have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. Now Barnes. After Malcolm Brogdon's three-pointer that didn't go. Birtle sets the pick for Anunoby. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Robert Williams. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Raptors, OG.
He hits the second from the line. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Siakam, a screen on Brogdon. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Jacks up a three.
Solid defensive possession from Brogdon. All effort from the former Rookie of the Year.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Tatum wide open. He fires one. They get the rebound. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Inside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Raptors moving the ball around. Siakam, a screen on Tatum. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. The Celtics have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. The kick out to Williams. Brown wide open. He fired. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And there's the pass to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Drops in the tray.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Now, here's Anunoby. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Now Van Vliet after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Misses the three. Celtics trail by 4. Now here's Smart. Brown outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got 5.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the three.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. Tipped away. Stolen by Smart. To the inside. The kick out to Tatum. This one for 3. And Birtle pulls it down. Toronto's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. The kick out to Barnes. Van Vliet on the wing. He's guarded by Brogdon. Toronto needs to get off a shot. For 3, Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. The tray. Unable to get that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Outside Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Takes the three. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Down low, Williams with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Brown's got the ball.
For an athlete like Brown, you salivate. You just start drooling thinking about the open floor. Fast breaks are your friend.
Pirtle with a screen on Brown. And a closely contested, grit and trying first quarter comes to a close.
Please give a big round of applause to your Raptors.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Here's Barnes. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. All the time in the world to get that one off.
And while we've got a moment, I send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. Here's Pirtle. That one, no good. Nice D from Williams.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
VanVleet against Brogdon. On the wing, Anunoby. And again, Toronto no up. Celtics leading by 3. Brogdon kicks to Williams. Williams has a screen for Tatum. Brogdon outside. Over in the corner, Brown. VanVleet against Brogdon. Outside, Smart. Floats it up for Williams. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. VanVleet on the wing. Pirtle with a screen on Smart. VanVleet passes to Pirtle. Tatum against Pirtle. Releases. Stolen by VanVleet. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Siakam sets a screen for VanVleet. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Siakam.
And finally, someone scores. It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Now here's Smart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Brogdon the pass to Tatum. Stolen. Siakam kicks to VanVleet. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Count it, good.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group and some changes here for the Celtics. Raptors trail by 3. Trent left side. Achua kicks to Young and stolen by Horford. Williams inside. Porter's there. Hauser the pass to Horford. Out in his own on the break. Here's Trent. And that one is stuffed right through.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Pass it to Trent. Young sets a screen for Trent. To the paint and stolen by Horford. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Williams finds Horford. White looking around from the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Banton. White covering. Shots good by Banton. Banton's got his first basket.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Here's Horford. And the last second attempt doesn't fly. Thank you, David. Vote.
Your Raptors. 14. The Celtics. 15.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for the Celtics, Muscala is out there with Horford. Then it's Williams. Then it's White. And it's Hauser in at the two-guard position. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now here's White. In the corner, Horford with it. Back to White. Over in the corner, Williams. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking him right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And he stays with it. Pass to Hauser. The second chance effort. Muscala gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 1.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Now White. Thaddeus Young missing on his 3. Williams kicks to Horford. Driving the lane. Nice D from Porter. Toronto shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Toronto shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And that one misses.
At the line for Toronto, Precious Achua. 1 shot.
Here's Banton. White covering. Banton, the pass to Achua. Up and in on the layup.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Muscala finds Horford. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Outside, White. Lets it go. It's hauled in by Achua. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path for the league.
And here's White after Gary Trent Jr. made the last three-pointer. The pass to Hauser. Over in the corner, Williams. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Raptors leading by 4. Trent kicks to Porter. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Hauser. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Muscala, the pass to Hauser. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Thaddeus Young. Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Trent with the wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Boston, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now, here's Horford. Here's Hauser. Over Trent. Back to Horford. Passes it to White. Clock is at 3. Plenty of space. And another miss by Boston. Toronto leading by 4. Trent kicks to Porter. Pass to Banton. And stolen by White. Here's Hauser, defended by Trent. Over in the corner, Williams. Horford with the screen on Porter. Williams passes to Horford. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Horford's got his first bucket in this one.
Textbook use there of the pick by Horford. Strong footwork gets him to the shot.
Toronto calls timeout. 19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Brogdon against Van Vliet. Here's Pirtle. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. A 3-ball.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in its center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And Van Vliet, here we go. Barnes dishes to Pirtle, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Now here's Tatum. Back to Smart. The shot missing. And Toronto will come the other way. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 1-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Brown finds Williams. Outside, Smart. And the pass to Brogdon. Here's Williams. 5 to shoot. Smart passes to Brogdon. Pulls up. Kept alive by Boston. The kick out to Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Poeltl with a screen on Brogdon to the inside. And Poeltl gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. Up top, Brown. He's guarded by Anunoby. Brown dishes to Tatum. Right side, Smart. Outside, Tatum. Tatum setting the pick for Brogdon. Second chance shot. Tatum kicks to Smart. And a miss there on the triple. And the Raptors with possession. Van Vliet on the wing. He's guarded by Brogdon. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam inside. He's covered by Brown. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. And here's Barnes for 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Van Vliet. Launches a 3. Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Now here's Brown. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. Van Vliet's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 1:33 left to play here in the 4th. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. Little with a screen on Williams. Van Vliet wide open. Hands it from downtown. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
And how about the leadership there from Van Vliet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket.
Now here's Brown. In the corner. Tatum with it. Barnes grabs the miss. Toronto leading by 5. On the wing, Anunoby. 50 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Van Vliet finds Barnes. Raptors moving the ball around. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Trying to get something going. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
The drive by Siakam. Money.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Anunoby, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with with these guys. They're going for the throw down.
Now, Anunoby. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans.
Smack clowns with mad style.
go.
Tip-off goes to Miami. So the opening lineup for the Heat. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Jimmy Butler is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Adebayo in its center.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. And a wide open look for Siakam. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Trent. Inside. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Pirtle off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. He told me they have to lean on their postgame tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Van Vliet, following the score by Jakob Poeltl. 6 to shoot. Siakam with it. Picked up by Hero. From deep, Trent. Miami grabs the miss. By himself. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, how about the talent, the creativity? Butler with the highlight reel attack.
Van Vliet looking around. Siakam outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And the Raptors, Doris, with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
The shot's good.
Don't tell me the mid-range game is dead. Jimmy Butler doing work right there.
Siakam a screen on Lowry. Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry passes to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Up top, Hero. Passes it to Adebayo. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Lowry, and Barnes sends it back. To the wing on the left. Siakam passes to Poeltl. Kicks it out to Siakam. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Siakam's got 7 points.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Now here is Martin. Three-pointer, Butler. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Van Vliet outside. The three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. 1:19 left here in the opening quarter. There's Hero with the three. That one misses. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Trent kicks to Van Vliet. Good on the three-point shot.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Barnes finds Van Vliet. Top of the key, Siakam. Ball's knocked loose, and so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. There's 45 seconds left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Van Vliet attacking. Launches it. Siakam's shot is off. Miami again turning it over. Raptors leading by 4. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. No good from outside.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hero passes to Adebayo. And Pirtle pulls it down. And here's Trent. Pirtle with a screen on Hero. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Outside for Martin. Beyond the arc. No good that time. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Pirtle against Butler. Pirtle inside. They double him with Butler. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
And a wide open look for Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Hero's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Miami. Kicks it out to Siakam. And he's good on the 3-ball. Siakam's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to work on his consistency.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Robinson comes in for Jimmy Butler. Max Strus is checked in for Hero. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
Van Vliet against Oladipo. Martin wide open. He fires. And again, Miami with the triple. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Kevin Love's checked in for the Heat. The kick out to Young. Outside Porter. There's the pass to Banton. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Here's Oladipo. No points in the game yet for him. Love outside. And it's all evened up.
Well, that's just strength by Kevin Love to take the contact, not be bothered enough to lose concentration.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports leagues. And worked his way up from video coordinator.
Robinson misses.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
To the middle. Stolen by Yurtseven. Outside Robinson. 1:30 left in the second quarter. Love outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Achua. A miss that time would have put him up. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Porter and finished off by Porter.
Well, Otto Porter rises up, hammers it home on the dunk, and boy, what lift he got on that one.
Oladipo taking his time here. Down low, Love. And that one is off. Good defensive work there by Young. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Toronto. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Here's Strus. Good D by Anunoby.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
There's a screen. Manton, the pass to Anunoby. Here's Banton. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Drives to the hoop. For 3, Love. And that one released in time, but no good. Thank you, David. And whoop.
The Heat, 19.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Yurtseven out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Oladipo in at the point guard position. Now, here's Strus. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Love. Count it. Love's got the game tied up here for Miami.
Well, I think it's always solid execution to get Kevin Love a look on the interior. This guy can score in so many different ways in that space.
Young finds Anunoby. Back to Young. Porter against Robinson. Young sets a screen for Porter to the paint. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. From deep three-point range, Porter, no luck. And Miami shooting well. They're at 45%. Outside Robinson for the lead. Can't hit that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Porter kicks to Achua. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Out to the wing. Outside Robinson from past the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Robinson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto, is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Well, a big man who can shoot free throws is so critical to a team because you can't get too physical with them. You can run your offense through them late game. Kevin Love brings so much to the table.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo is checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Jimmy Butler comes in for Duncan Robinson. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Lowry in for Oladipo. Young looking around. Back to Anunoby. And it's Young at the elbow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. The Heat leading by 3. Lowry passes to Adebayo. 1:53 left to play here in the third. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Achua finds Porter. Over to the left wing. And the Raptors miss again. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Outside, Hero. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And Adebayo throws it down.
I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Pass to Achua. Wallace with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Shot from 16, and it's Butler missing.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Porter kicks to Achua. Outside, Porter. They need this one. Love grabs the board. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. Rejected by Young.
Well, terrific reach on the block. Thaddeus Young stretches out well for a big-time rejection.
Raptors trail by 7. Anunoby passes to Young. Here's Banton. Pass to Achua. Here's Banton. And so it's the Miami Heat bringing the quarter to a close with a 7th. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Love, no luck.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
The kick outside to Butler. Outside, Hero. Shot clock at 6. No good on the shot. Raptors trail by 5. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Trent passes to Pirtle. Love against Siakam. 3-pointer. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
For Miami, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Adebayo finds Hero. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Caleb Martin's checked in for the Heat. Siakam passes to Purtle. Siakam against Martin. Fires the 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Siakam a screen on Hero. Van Vliet against Lowry. Siakam outside. It's up a 3. Raptors get it back.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Purtle. Kicks it out to Hero. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hero's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Three-pointer. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Outside Butler. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th.
Well, everyone knows that Jimmy Butler has a scoring mentality, but there makes the extra pass beautiful.
Purtle with a screen on Lowry. Van Vliet passes to Purtle. And Adebayo sends it back. Outside Lowry. Over in the corner, Hero. Inside, Adebayo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And it's an 11-point Heat lead.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's the 3. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Offensive rebound. Nobody near Barnes. And his first shot of the game, no good.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Butler, no good. Now Van Vliet. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin, and it's Butler in at the three.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
Smart against Lowry. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Tatum. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
And that one falls for Tatum. Butler with the ball. Martin outside to the middle. It's stolen by Brogdon. Butler against Tatum. It's tipped. And we're about a minute into the first. And here's Brown for three. And Hero grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Drains the triple. Hero's got 5.
You can tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock. Leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
Tatum, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Tatum's got his second basket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Hero with the bucket. Lowry and the Raptors made their first finals in 2019, and facing that Warriors team that was presenting itself as a dynasty.
And man, Lowry was terrific in that series. I think he put to bed a lot of playoff demons that might have been haunting him. 7 assists per game, barely any turnovers, going up against Steph, really earning that ring and solidifying his place in the league.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Tatum. 3 on the clock. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Lowry outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Butler passes to Martin. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline J. Lowry no good. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And here's Brown for 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And we have seen Brown take more and more threes recently, becoming very confident in this shot.
Lowry against Brogdon. Hero outside. The shot won't fall. Smart with the defensive effort. On the wing, Tatum from deep. That shot off the mark, and Miami will go the other way with it. It's Martin on the wing, hounded by Tatum. Let's go with a 3. Martin misses. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality. The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Williams a screen on Martin. Tatum with another miss. Miami trailing. Butler passes to Hero. Brown with the block. Here's Smart, plenty of space. The offensive rebound. Outside Tatum. Down low. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from Tatum. Brown's got 5.
Terrific initiative from the swingman. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
Here's Martin. Pass to Adebayo to stop the drought. And he takes it up and lays it in.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Outside Tatum. And here is Williams. Now Adebayo. With 4 on the clock. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
Right side Brown. Tie game in Boston. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
We've got Derek White, Danilo Gallinari out there with Al Horford. Then it's Mike Muscala, and it's Hauser in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Love with the ball, picked up by Gallinari. Robinson against White. To the left wing. And your 7 gets it to go.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Pass to Muscala, out to the right wing. There's the triple, and he buries his first look.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
Outside White. Pass to Muscala. Here's Hauser. Muscala, screen on Oladipo. Here's Hauser, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Oladipo, the pass to Yurtseven. Back to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Love. Fires the three. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Love's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's White. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And they're on the run. Horford against Love. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Yurtseven. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Gallinari for 3. Love grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
For 3, Oladipo. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Hauser to the paint. Muscala. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A. You know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
There's a screen by Love. Here's Oladipo. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Ferocious in his athleticism right there. Oladipo way up high.
From deep three-point range. To the right side. Muscala, screen on Love. Horford passes to Muscala. Here's Hauser. Blocked. Pass to Vincent. Yep, that one goes. And now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Here's Horford. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Heat.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers, and they're capitalizing on them.
Pass to Muscala. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Vincent, second personal foul, third team foul.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second. Here's Vincent. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he drops the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, He can be lights out.
White finds Gallinari. Horford with it. Here's Hauser. Pass to Gallinari. White on the wing. From the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back.
27.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Victor Oladipo, Kevin Love out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's your 7 in at the 5 spot.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Boston trailing. Now White. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Oladipo. He's closely guarded. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Love passes to Robinson. Back to Love. Now here's Oladipo, guarded closely. Here's your 7. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game, and that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Outside for Brogdon. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Brogdon's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Lowry. Brown against Butler. Oh!
Brown! You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Butler. And that one's good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Brogdon against Hero. Outside Tatum. Lets it fly. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Tatum's got 9.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
To the inside. Outside for Butler. 4-3. That shot no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Williams finds Tatum. Now here's Brown. Stolen by Lowry. Inside. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Out to Lowry. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Adebayo, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Tatum passes to Brown. And stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Martin. .102 left in the third quarter here. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Celtics.
Well, they have consistently gotten to the line. Clearly a point of emphasis from the coaches. Now, they haven't strayed away from it too much.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
For the lead. Another shot. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. There's Tatum with the 3. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Tyler Hero. The first one falls. And Williams drops them both. Here's Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Butler against Tatum. Butler, good.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
Pass to Brown. Tatum, a screen on Butler. Here's Brown. No good that time. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
From deep. And that's not going to go. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Celtic. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4 while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Tatum passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. Smart outside. Outside Brown. 6 on the shot clock. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Williams. Pass to Brown. Oh, deflected. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist by Hero.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Brogdon up top. And here's Tatum. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Adebayo's doubled. Out to Lowry. Pass to Hero. From downtown. Fires in the triple.
Well, the shortest 3 in the game is making use of that corner spot. Hero in the right spot that time.
Here's Brogdon. And Hero grabs the board. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Martin, the pass to Butler. Back to Martin. Pass to Adebayo. And the foul is called. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge,
the previous play is
these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Just 5 to shoot. Martin, the pass to Adebayo. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Williams with the screen. Tatum from long range. Here's Smart. Back to Tatum. On the wing, Tatum. Clock at 6. And they get it back. Here's Brogdon. Second shot opportunity. And it's Tatum missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. A minute 50 left to play in the fourth quarter. No good with a layup. Brown finds Tatum. Outside, Williams. Williams with the screen. Tatum from long range. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Butler with the ball. To tie it up. And the three-pointer goes.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
Smart right side. Stolen by Lowry. And here we go. The Heat fast break to take the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. Lowry's gotten 4 this quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far.
Everybody up for that one.
Goodness!
You could just feel that coming.
Oh, assertive play there by Brown, rising to the challenge of the moment.
Brogdon against Lowry. On the take. Pass to Hero. And he buries it.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Tatum. Williams, a screen on Butler. And here's Brown for 3. The shot that time not on target. And it's Miami the other way. Now here's Adebayo. Martin outside. Back to Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They recover it, and that one good. 9 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's Tatum missing. So a close game sees Miami taking this one. They played the... All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along...
Smack clowns with mad style.
And the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Now here's VanVleet. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. The kick out to Barnes. Goes back up. Stolen by Smart. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Brown the pass to Smart. The kick out to Brown. Now VanVleet. Siakam a screen on Brogdon. VanVleet finds Siakam. Back to VanVleet. Barnes against Smart. Shot clock at 5. Barnes passes to Pirtle. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. And it's Brown missing. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Brogdon against Anunoby. VanVleet passes to Siakam. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Tatum. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. One point he made to his players was they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Kept alive. The kick out to Barnes. Trains the three-pointer.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he flips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Now, here's Brogdon. Outside Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strength.
The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Brown wide open. He fired. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Now, here's Anunoby after Jaylen Brown's miss. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 6 points.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Siakam kicks to VanVleet. Takes it out to Siakam. No good with the triple. Celtics trail by 3. Up top, Brown, covered by VanVleet. Fires the 3. And it's Brown missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
VanVleet with it. Picked up by Brown. Nice shot by Pirtle.
And gotta admire how fast Pirtle slashes to the rim after setting the screen. Once he gets the ball, the D is finished.
The pass to Brogdon. Smart on the wing. Covered by VanVleet. Smart kicks to Brogdon. 6 to shoot. And here's Tatum for 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
VanVleet finds Siakam. Now here's Barnes. VanVleet on the wing. buries it from three-point range. Van Vliet's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Raptors.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Williams passes to Smart. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. It's Brogdon on the wing. Tatum down low. Siakam's there. Nice shot by Smart.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
For three, Van Vliet, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Raptors.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors. Raptors leading by 5. So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Right, Van Vliet out there with on and open. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Van Vliet. Nice shot by Pirtle.
When Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Brogdon kicks to Tatum. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Siakam a screen on Brogdon. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. Barnes outside. Barnes sets a screen for Siakam. Barnes finds Siakam, and Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now, here's Brogdon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Tatum's shot is off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Siakam against Tatum. Here's Pirtle. The kick out to Barnes. And another basket for Toronto.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Kicks it out to Siakam. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. They trail by 6. Outside, Smart. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set. KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. Now, here's Siakam. Marcus Smart missing that last shot, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Three-pointer. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Siakam passes to Anunoby. And here is Pirtle. Down low, taken away by Williams. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
Here they come. It's Celtics.
Raptors leading by 6. Here's Benton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of the game. Here's White. That shot misses. And Toronto will come the other way. Trent kicks to Young. Outside, Porter. Back to Young. the stuff.
And that's a nice sign. Porter normally on the other end of the pass, but great awareness. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Muscala. Back to White from outside the arc. Porter pulls it in. Raptors have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Manton, the pass to Achua. And there's the feed to Young. Here's Banton. The kick out to Porter. Drills it from outside. Porter's got the lead up to 13 now for Toronto.
Sound decision maker offensively. Porter doesn't hesitate on those catch and shoot jumpers.
White with it, and Young picks him up defensively. White, good.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
The Raptors have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Trent can't hit. Gallinari outside. Muscala dishes to White. Back to Muscala. That shot is off. And so it's Toronto. Thanks for the great interview, David. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Horford is out there, Gallinari. Then it's Griffin. Then it's White. And it's Hauser in at the shooting guard. That's the Boston 5. Now here's White. Pass to Hauser. Out to Gallinari. Pass to Horford. Back to Gallinari. Tries again. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Trent outside. And there's the pass to Banton. To the paint. Young inside. Defended by Griffin. Pass to Banton. Shoots the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Griffin got a hand on it. Got a piece of it. Trent outside. Outside Porter. Passes it to Banton. And the 3 off target. Celtics trail by 14. And here's White. Left side, Horford. To the left side wing. Outside, White. Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. White's got 5 now.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And stolen by White.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Banton. Light covering. Now here's Porter. Here's Banton. He feeds it to Young. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 3. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to Griffin.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Hauser. Defended by Trent. Right side, White. Pass to Hauser. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Banton, the pass to Young. Here's Achua. Raptors moving the ball around. Now, here's Trent. He's covered closely. And again, no good by Toronto. Celtics trail by 10. Griffin with it. Now guarded by Porter. Gallinari wide open. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Raptors. They've led by as many as 14 points. Trent kicks to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And you got to keep Porter away from the basket. He's terrific at using that leaping ability to throw that down.
Horford finds White. Horford sets a screen for White. He doesn't hit that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. 27 seconds left in the third. Trent outside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. White dishes to Horford. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Porter passes to Achua. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Raptors lead by. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. Celtics trail by 10. Outside Tatum. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter. Toronto shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. VanVleet kicks to Siakam. The crossover. Here's Pirtle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. That's now 8 points for Jakob Pirtle. The 3 from Tatum. Rebound by the Raptors.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pirtle sets the pick for Siakam. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Raptors lead by 12.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. The pass to Tatum. Clock at 6. Brogdon with it. He's picked up by Anunoby.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
And a wide open look for Siakam. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh my goodness, the slam!
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Back to Brown. Pass to Brogdon. Kicks it to Smart. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drains the three-pointer. Tatum's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Celtics.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace. What?
The kick out to Barnes. Siakam left side. Barnes outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
From past the arc. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. Over in the corner, Brown. Passes to Brogdon. In the corner, Tatum with it. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Tatum's got 10 points in the quarter.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Van Vliet kicks to Pirtle. From outside, off the mark. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. 9-point game.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Kicks it out to Siakam. Anunoby passes to Siakam.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Toronto leading by 7. Pirtle with a screen on Smart. And the Raptors miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Brown. To the inside. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And what an effort from Brogdon on the play, doing whatever it takes to find the basket they needed.
34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Takes it out to Siakam. On the wing, Barnes.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Tatum, that's for 2. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Van Vliet picks one up.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Here's Siakam. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Anunoby with it. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.
I smack clowns with mad style.
The full. Duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Miami, on the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Smitty, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
6 on the shot clock. Siakam, the pass to VanVleet. Off the mark there with a 3. And it's Adebayo off the drive, and he buries his first look.
On the drive, Bam Adebayo causes havoc for the D. He's so agile for his size.
To the paint. VanVleet finds Barnes. VanVleet outside. Siakam outside. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
Becoming more consistent with his shot. Siakam forcing the defense to come out and guard him.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Adebayo's got his second basket.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Barnes against Butler. Barnes passes to Pirtle. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
VanVleet outside. And he lays it up and in.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. VanVleet knows how to create separation.
And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Now here's VanVleet. Pass to Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Outside Anunoby. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Hero, the pass to Lowry. Barnes against Hero, and yep, it's good. Hero's got 5.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Siakam with a screen on Hero. And Hero comes to help. Pass to VanVleet. It's Barnes on the wing. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
A tremendous finisher in close. Scotty Barnes is physical and he's explosive. That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes, he went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Now here's Butler. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
Now here's Lowry. Martin outside. From behind the arc. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Siakam outside. .59 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat with the lead. Hero outside. The 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Now here's Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. There's the steal. Hero outside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Van Vliet with it. Guarded by Adebayo. The kick out to Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Pirtle takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. Connects from downtown. VanVleet's got 5 now.
Well, Fred could do this all day. He's that confident in his long-range shooting.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. It's tipped. Anunoby against Hero. Pass to VanVleet. Back to Anunoby. And here's Barnes. Over to the wing. Siakam outside. 3-pointer, VanVleet. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Miami has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Here's Hero. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smitty, it can be pretty impressive to watch this Miami squad go to work on the offensive end.
Yes, BA, the reason why they have a bunch of talented shooters, that's for certain. But they also pay attention to the little things, like grabbing offensive boards and moving the ball around.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Blocking foul called on Fred VanVleet. First personal foul.
So Miami ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside Love. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Pass to Anunoby. VanVleet outside. Picked by Pirtle.
Heat foul.
A line change here for Toronto.
First team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Out to the right wing. Young, the pass to Achua. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Yurtseven.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Trent against Oladipo. Robinson on the wing. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Robinson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Trent with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Porter the pass to Trent. Young with a screen on Oladipo. Here's Trent. Achua inside. He's covered by Yurtseven. Achua with the dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
And looking at Victor Oladipo, it looked like he was breaking out and going to be a star for a long time. But he's battled many injuries.
Here's Vincent. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Heat lead by 6.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Down low. Here's Achua. Little turnaround. Achua with the dunk.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Miami has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. And Oladipo is desperate to prove he can be a reliable part of a team's rotation.
It's been tough with all the injuries, BA, but he's capable of brushing those off and getting back to business. He's very motivated to prove the doubters wrong.
Here's Trent following the bucket by the Heat. 44 seconds left in the first half. Here's Achua. Outside Porter. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3.
When you talk about the best 3-and-D guys in the league, Porter's a climber on that list.
Oladipo against Trent. To the wing on the left. Here's Love. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Here's Oladipo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Oladipo's gotten his second bucket.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Heat out in front, up 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got Kevin Love, Gabe Vincent out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Omer Yurtseven, and it's Robinson in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Love. Back to Yurtseven. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Pass to Love. And here's Yurtseven. Achua defending. Yurtseven no good. Toronto trailing. Left side Young. Here's Benton. Trent right side. Achua with a screen on Oladipo. Trent's shot is off. Miami has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Pass to Oladipo. Here's Vincent. Back to Oladipo. Outside Robinson. And he drives in. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Robinson's got 5 points.
The shot of Robinson, it forces defenders out, opens up driving lanes.
Achua for 3. No good there. And the Heat going the other way now. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Nice shot from Bam there, embracing any opportunity he gets to scoring close.
Oh, got a piece of it. Trent on the wing. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hero for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Trent finds Young. Launches it. Hits the 3-pointer.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achua was traded before his 2nd year in the league.
You know what's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year. But Precious, he had a great 2nd year. Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Martin against Siakam. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
And Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he spears on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
And Siakam gets it to go.
The mid-range isn't Siakam's go-to shot, but he can adjust to make it work.
Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Lowry against Van Vliet. Pass to Butler. Now Martin. Back to Butler. And the layup is good off the glass.
The physical abilities of Jimmy Butler, wow. Using his power and speed to make plays inside.
Hurdle with a screen on Lowry. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 in the 3rd. 32 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Martin outside. Hero outside. Launches a 3. On target from range. Hero's got 11.
This is really what separates Tyler Hero as a player. The confidence and touch from deep.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Lowry. Martin with a screen on Van Vliet. For 3, Lowry! Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've watched. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So for the Raptors right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. Miami has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game.
He's a terror in the open court. Butler can beat you with power or finesse. It doesn't matter.
VanVleet against Lowry. Siakam outside. Pass to Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Martin. Here's Siakam. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship level team.
Adebayo passes to Butler. The shot no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Siakam with it. Hero picks him up. Back to Siakam. Anunoby on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. For Miami, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Butler. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
Lowry against VanVleet. Martin inside. Outside Butler. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Lowry into the lane. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Siakam with a screen on Hero. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Three-pointer, no good. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
I love that about Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Pirtle with a screen on Lowry. The open shot by VanVleet. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Outside Butler. Let's go with a 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Toronto trailing. And Hero comes to help. Pirtle against Adebayo. Outside Barnes. Anunoby on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc.
What a game. Tight score, pressure's on. Anunoby showing no fear.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Pass to Barnes. Back to VanVleet. Siakam with a screen on Lowry. And here's VanVleet from the arc. And the Raptors, another 3.
Fearless at the finish. Fred is just unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
Butler against Barnes. The shot by Butler, no good. Toronto has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Pass to VanVleet. Kicks Kicks it out to Barnes. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Barnes against Butler. Now here's Hero. Back to Butler. Pass to Hero from the arc. Rebound by the Raptors.
It's all about getting a three right here.
When they're looking to tie it up, live to play another period, we'll see what they run right here.
Hurdle with a screen on Martin. Siakam for three. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
I smack clowns with mad style.
sports. Tonight, it's Noche. We've got a terrific low post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Butler. And Lowry has it in the corner. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, this is one thing that Kyle Lowry does well. Gets off the basketball and able to rise and fire on the catch. Impressive shot.
Here's Tatum. A new 14 for Boston. Brown finds Tatum. Into the lane.
There is size and there is reach with Jason Tatum, and that makes him a difficult guard. He just dares the defense to foul him right there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
This is a Hero. Outside for Martin. Pass to Adebayo. To the middle. Lowry. Rejected by Brogdon.
Oh, always fun to watch Malcolm Brogdon guard a little bit. Send it back.
Outside, Smart. Hero brings the double team. Brown the pass to Brogdon. Back to Brown. Driving to the basket. Brown jams it in.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
And Doris with Tatum and Brown, if they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
Now the previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Off target with his three. He'd have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Boy, out in transition, Butler gets his eyes on the rim, and there's no denying him.
The Celtics working the ball around now. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the games.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
Martin with it, picked up by Brown. And a wide open look for Hero. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Williams passes to Brogdon. Williams sets a screen for Brogdon. And again, unable to change momentum here. And the pass to Adebayo. Hero on the wing, guarded by Smart. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Here's Brown driving inside.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. A minute 20 left in the first quarter.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Smart. Ogden against Hero. 5 to shoot. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Butler attacking, and it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, late rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
Up top, Tatum. Defended by Butler. Ogden kicks to Tatum. Outside Williams. Back to Tatum. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Passes it to Adebayo. The 11-footer. Rebound by Williams. Celtics trail by 4. Brown finds Tatum. Driving in. And the dunk by Tatum.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
And a deep 3 from Lowry. No good on the last second attempt there. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Heat. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Ogden on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart and at the point. Hero, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And it's Brown missing. The Heat with the lead. Hero with it. Outguarded by Smart and stolen by Tatum. Here's Brown, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
Love the pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Robinson's got the lead up to 4 now for Miami.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Brown drives in.
Don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. The Celtics on offense. Trailing by 2. Pass to Hauser. Outside, White. From the arc. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Kicks to Robinson. With the crossover. And that's 2 points on the layup. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Griffin finds Gallinari. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Heat. Wallace with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Yep, that one goes. And it's a 6-point Miami lead.
Well, Kevin Love just has a great feel for the game. He has a strong understanding of their offense, and he's a very willing passer. That's why you see what you see there.
Here's White. For double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
YouTube. It'll be a jump ball. Sound goal.
Clock at 4. Here's Gallinari. And another miss by Boston. The Heat leading by 6. 1:51 left now here in the second. Oladipo for 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Celtics have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Now the pass to Horford. It's White on the wing. All alone. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Pass to Yurtsevin. Love against Horford. Shoots a fader. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, there's the mid-range game of Kevin Love. On point, boy. You give him a little daylight, he's going to make that shot.
Here's Griffin. Kept alive by Boston. Can't cash in from close range. He'd have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Oladipo. Passes it to Vincent for the 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Horford. Nails the baby hook.
I'll tell you, it takes a lot to knock Al Horford off balance. He is incredible at keeping his concentration through contact.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Outside for Robinson. Off target from outside. Celtics trail by 6. Outside, White. Gallinari on the wing. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Just 4 seconds left in the first half. Here's Griffin. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so we conclude the first half. Heat lead. All right, David, thank you.
The Celtics, 15.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 6-point game. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Robinson. Oladipo is out there with Vincent. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Yurtsevin in at the center position. Here's Griffin. Horford trying to free himself up. That shot by Griffin, no good. The Heat leading by 9. Robinson for 3. Gallinari with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
White the pass to Hauser. Back to White. Just 5 to shoot. Horford goes in. He can't get it to go. And it's Miami the other way. Outside Robinson. Love with the screen on Gallinari. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Robinson against Gallinari. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Oladipo. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. White dishes to Gallinari. Outside, Horford. Out to Gallinari. Fires from deep. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat leading by 9. Yurtsevin passes to Love. Oladipo left side. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Miami foul.
The Celtics have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
First team foul.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And Gallinari kicks to White. He dishes it to Griffin. Latrey. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from White.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now, Hero. Not a lot of room. Griffin with some nice D. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Hauser. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Horford. He kicks it to Griffin. Gallinari inside the three-point line. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Griffin with the steal. Down low. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Well, it might be over a decade in the league, but Blake still has some hops.
Outside, Hero. Dish now to Butler. Over Gallinari. It's Butler that time on the assist from Hero. Butler's got 6.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Gallinari dishes to Griffin. And stolen by Butler. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
And it's White missing. The Heat leading by 7. Outside Butler.
Celtics foul.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's a minute left in the third quarter. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Ogden the pass to Smart. Brown feeling out a bit. His first shot coming late. 4 on the shot clock. The kick out to Tatum. The screen from Brown. Tatum finds Brown. Back to Tatum. Over Butler. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Tatum.
Jason Tatum working into the mid-range area of the floor. Sometimes that's the only shot available.
Outside, Hero. From deep. That shot, no good. And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Again on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. Brown, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Martin the pass to Hero. The shot will not fall. Celtics trail by 6. There's Brown with the 3. Brogdon with it. And it's Martin picking him up. And the dunk by Tatum.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Hey, yo, right here.
Brown against Butler. Over Brown. And it's Butler missing.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
The feed to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
And the Heat call time here. Robinson's checked in for Tyler Hero. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. This game's still up for grabs. He told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And he gets it back. Here's Adebayo. Again, the miss by the Heat. Boston trailing. Brown outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
From 10 feet out, Miami no good on that time either. And here's Boston. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Brogdon kicks to Tatum. Over Robinson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Tatum's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Brown finds Brogdon. This ball movement by Boston. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside Robinson. Back to Butler. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Good D by Brogdon. Tatum against Adebayo. Tatum dishes to Williams. The kick out to Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
These moments with the game hanging in the balance is exactly what Jason Tatum dreamed about. You want to be like Kobe? Time to make some shots.
Heroes checked in for Miami.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Martin with the screen for Lowry. Pass to Martin. Lowry kicks to Butler. Hero on the wing. Over Smart. Rebounded by the Celtics. 1:25 left in the game. Brown jams it in.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with the big shot, proving hard work pays off.
Outside Butler. Outside Lowry. The pass to Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Tatum finds Smart. Brown outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. The Heat shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Lowry up top. He's guarded by Brogdon. Outside, Martin. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Dishes it to Butler. 5 on the clock.
Jimmy Butler loves to rise to the occasion, sticks it right in the defense's face.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the puck.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Here's Lowry. That one off the back iron and out. Smart passes to Brogdon. Kicks it to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Smart with the ball. So we see Boston get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Smack clowns with mad style.